What if you could do your edits with only one click? Guys, I'm going to go over the new panel that Retouch4Me has introduced. As you can see, this is our panel right here, and you have the capability of either using Cloud Retouch or on device. I'm going to start out with the on device, guys, and what this does now is I can do fabric, and these are the ones that I actually have presently on my device. So if I should go ahead and do one click. So as you can see here, guys, everything has been edited. If I zoom in, you can see how well the skin has been retouched. But let's go through the individual edits that took place. Okay, so let me zoom into the face a little bit right here, guys. And as you can see, the first one here is fabric. And if I click on that, you can see how well it has cleaned up the fabric and smoothed it out as if it wasn't that wrinkled. All right, so the next one now, guys, is the eyes. And as you can see here, you can see how well the eyes has been retouched. If I zoom in a little bit more, guys, and you can see right there, you can see how well, if I do the drop down right here, you're going to see eye vessel and eye brilliance. And if I could go, you can see it takes care of the veins in the eyes, and now the brilliance kind of make the eyes just pop a little bit more. And if you think that's too strong, guys, all you have to do is come here and just reduce it to about 80%. And I think that looks fantastic, guys. Let's move on. So let's zoom back out a little bit now, guys. And if you can see right here, you have the heel, and that literally takes care of her skin. And let's move on now to dodging and burn. And if you go like that, boom, her skin is literally cleaned up nicely. And I think that is looking amazing. Now we can go to skin tone, and what this does is it pretty much just kind of evens out the skin with the face, the chest, and the arms a little bit more, guys. And I think that looks really good. And now we're gonna move on to a volume. What this does is kind of enhances the highlights, the midtones, and the shadows of your picture. And if I go like this, boom, you can see now the image is just coming out to you more on the screen here. Like I mentioned, guys, I'm using the Retouch4Me new panel, and they are today's sponsored, guys. And if you come here, guys, and you look, you can see now that they, like I mentioned before, they do have the new panel, which is version 1.34. And also, when the panel is actually free, when you download the panel, guys, you can actually use it for free, and you get 20 credits to use with that. All right, and if you look here, you have the different subscriptions that they have here: the basic, the pro, and the business. And if you scroll down a little bit more, if you think those are too expensive, guys, you can come down here to where they have the professional retouch starter pack, and that is $16. Also, they have a professional retouch small pack for $4, guys. And I do have a discount link below that you guys can use to get a 20% discount off, or you can actually use my code, which is Andre Morgan 20, to get the same 20% discount, guys. So in essence, you guys are going to be saving more when you do subscribe to their plugin. Let's get back to the video, guys. And here now, as you can see, this image here, let's say now I've completed the edit and I really want to get it to look like I want to get a nice LUT. So I actually had an image that I edited. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to merge my visible layers, guys. And then what I'm going to do here is go to my filter, Retouch4Me, and I'm going to go here to color mask because it's not included in your panel. Okay, so right here, let me zoom in. You can see the reference image. If I close that and I say load reference image and I close here, it's going to load, and then you can see if I go to the before, after, you can see what a difference the image actually makes now. And I can do different shifts in the image now. So in other words, I can increase the luminance to make it a little bit more brighter. I can also increase the color to make it a little bit more saturated, guys. And I can also increase the smoothness, in other words, gradation for the tones. All right, and also what even makes it more fantastic is that the fact that you can actually export this as a lot. So if you do like the look of what it is right now, you can export that and you have it for use on other images that you might have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back to where it actually was, because I kind of like it how it was before. It wasn't too strong. So what I'm going to do is just going to apply it. And now I have the actual LUT here. So let's move on, guys. So in this other image over here, this is from a photo shoot that I shot a few weeks ago, guys. And what I want to do is I want to smooth out the texture in his jacket right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove these here, and it's going to leave fabric only. And all I'm going to do now is just going to go to retouch. And as you can see here, guys, if you look in this layer right here, you can see how much it has done. And if you think that is too strong, guys, all you have to do is just add a layer mask, press B on your keyboard, guys, and just paint with black. And all you do, make sure your brush opacity is at 100%. And all I'm gonna do is just gonna paint the areas that I think is a little bit too strong. And if you look at it now, guys, I think that has done a really good job. And guys, if you think about it, guys, if you're a professional or somebody who's just starting out in the retouching field, just think if you can just press a button to edit your pictures in just a few minutes or seconds, guys, because remember, this is all dependent on the speed of your machine, guys, but this is going to take a few seconds, guys, for you to edit your pictures, guys, and I think you can get fantastic results. Let's move on to the next image, guys. So over here now is a maternity shoot that I shot right inside my home, right behind me right here, and I'm just going to go to the heel. I'm going to go to dodge and burn, portrait volume, skin tone. Our eyes are closed, so I don't need to do eye brilliance, guys, and that's pretty much it. And all it's going to do is my backdrop is pretty much clean, so I don't necessarily need to do a backdrop clean. So all I'm going to do now is just click on that. So let's look at the image now, guys, and it has done a fantastic job, guys. So let's look at the different adjustment that was made. You have the fabric, which kind of smooths out the fabric a lot. As you can see, this little area right here, we can definitely fix that later on, but let's move on. So if we go to the heel now, you can see how it reduces the skin, smooths out the skin, or also remove the blemishes, I should say, on the skin. If you want to put back her beauty spot right here in her stomach, all you have to do is click on this, click on your mask, click on your brush, and all I'm going to do is just paint with black, and I'll put it back right there. But if you look back at her on her skin up in her face, you can see how well it has actually reduced the skin blemishes on her face. So let's just put this back. I'm going to reduce the mask, and then now let's go to the dodge and burn. And wow, look at what it has done. Look at the side of her face right there. You can see how it reduced those shadows. Let's look at her stomach and see if it has done anything there. Yes, it has done a few stuff right there. And if we go to skin tone now, let's zoom back out just a little bit. And you can see there's a slight toning because she had really beautiful skin, guys. So I don't think it had to do much. And let's go to portrait volume now to see how much of an edit it really did to make the image pop a little bit more. And boom, you can see how much her face is now just standing out a little bit more, guys. And if you notice right here, it went a little bit over on the edges, which I don't think is a big deal. Like I mentioned before, all you do is put on a mask, press your B on your keyboard for your brush tool, and just paint away right there. And just like that, your image is from this to this, and I think that is a really good job, guys. So let's move on to the final image over here, guys. And I made this the same model from the first shot, but this is a more of a close-up shot. I want to see how well it is going to retouch her face. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take fabric off, and eye brilliance we're going to put it back on, and eye vessel and eye brilliance we're going to put it on. And we don't I don't have the teeth whitening, but I'm gonna show you something in a bit. So stay tuned for that, guys. So all I'm gonna do now is just click on retouch. And just like that, guys, our picture has been edited. And I think this looks amazing, guys. Looks really, really amazing, guys. Now that I've finished the edit over here, guys, what I wanna do is I wanna go and use the cloud retouch function. Like I mentioned, they give you 20 credits for free, and I've also used 3 of my credits so far out of the 20. What I'm gonna do is I want to whiten her teeth, and what I'm gonna do is just click on this. And there you have it, guys. Look how well her teeth are, and it looks very natural, guys. I think this is fantastic, guys. Let's look at the before, the after, before, after, and it's just subtly done. It's not overly done, guys. They did a really good job, guys. So like I mentioned before, guys, if you are a professional or you're someone who's just started out and you don't want to spend too much money, then the subscription base would be a great thing for you. But me personally, I went and bought it outright. I know it's a little expensive, guys, but I think it's an investment, because if you're going to be making money using the software, then you're going to basically pay it back in no time, guys, because I'm telling you, it's a really good plugin to have for your retouch, for your skin, fabric, teeth, backdrop, you name it, it has it in there, guys. So if you guys are interested in it, guys, there'll be a link below where you can save 20% discount, guys, or you can use code Andre Morgan 20 to save the same 20%, guys. And if you guys have any questions for me, guys, leave it in the comment section below, guys, and I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible, guys. If you guys have enjoyed this video, guys, smash that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.